Vets say the new laws for the sector should help raise standards, but warn that the tougher rules could also drive up costs for pet owners. A group that represents them says clinics may end up doing more tests and procedures to avoid complaints. The industry is also renewing calls for local vet training as a longer-term way to ease cost pressures. Rachel Teng with more.
It's time for Mochi's dental checkup. For her owners, the priority is keeping her in the pink of health.
As much as we can, we try to do preventions now with the vet and then to avoid future expensive medical bills.
Mochi's owner compared fees at 4 clinics. She's now far more cost-conscious after facing hefty vet bills before. Her previous dog, Ruby, needed $12,000 in cancer treatment. Ruby later died. Vet bills are a growing concern for pet owners. Some vets warn new laws could push prices even higher. They say vets may order more tests and procedures to play it safe and avoid complaints.
The business costs will go up because people want to be covered by lawyers, maybe have lawyers on retainer. You want to practice defensively. You practice defensive medicine if the regulations are too harsh. I will instead, whereas previously I will only do 1 or 2 tests, now to cover all my bases, I want to do 10 tests before I do a surgery.
Dr. Teo says that could push the cost of a simple cat sterilization to more than $400. He says a longer-term fix is to set up a local vet course, an idea also raised by MPs. Some vets have pushed this for years. Dr. Teo says the time is right. The hope is that local training could lower school fees and mean lower vet fees over time. Right now, aspiring vets have to study overseas.
It can work out to be about $600,000 to $1 million. And I always say that it's one of the professions in Singapore where it's not truly meritocratic, because I know there's no other profession that costs so much. There's no loans to take. A lot of vets go into this with a lot of personal debt.
He says manpower makes up almost half of costs at most vet clinics. A local course could also help charities better access a steadier pool of vet talent.
Right now, with our community animal clinic, it's always been a challenge to find vets who are willing to work in a shelter environment like ours. So having a local school allows us to tap local talent and maybe even have syllabus that is more relevant to the local climate, the local environment.
But Dr. Teo says a local vet school would be expensive to set up and harder to make work in Singapore because there are few farm animals for clinical practice. Meanwhile, authorities have said they will work to strengthen local vet-related training, including pathways for mid-career entrants.